Mimosas with Michael. Mimosas with Michael. Mimosas with Michael. Yay!
Okay, we're officially recording. Say something profound.
That
That was perfect. Okay, so we start the podcast by toasting our mimosas, because that's what people do. That's the best mimosa ever.
right.
And now I say a bunch of few words. No, I'm just going to start this right away. So so this week's episode is kind of special to moi, because I have one of my closest and bestest friends, Veronica Kuznets, whose maiden name was Kuznets, which I love. I can't tell which one I like better. It's the other way around.
Yeah, it's my maiden name is Zwazwa.
I know, but I like that one better. I just like saying that one. You're always a Zwazwa to me.
Thank you. Zwazwa from
Zimbabwe. So, anyways, but yeah. So her maiden name is Zwazwa, and her married name is Kuznets.
Yes.
I didn't know that, but this is what I get for drinking mimosas.
Yeah.
But she's been asking me to be on the show, and she's one of my closest best friends. Now, if you actually follow me on YouTube and Instagram, you've actually seen me post pictures of her before. So, and videos. So, I'm having her on the show.
Oops. I don't know about those videos.
Say hi, Veronica.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. So, we're having mimosas,
Yes.
and we have nothing specific to talk about. We're just going to have fun today.
We're just gonna talk about whatever we talk about.
Which is usually nothing. So, this is 30 minutes. It's like a Seinfeld episode.
Pretty much.
Perfect. Okay.
Less whiny though.
Yeah, I know whiny.
No.
More mimosa-y.
Can I have some wine?
But then it's not wine with Michael. That's a whole other show. Wine with Michael. Meh. I want to wine with Michael.
Catch Vino with Veronica. No, just kidding.
You should start a podcast.
Vino with Veronica.
Vino with Veronica. I like that.
Well, it's kind of funny because I was listening to a station today, and they were talking about the wonderful Betty White, who I heart completely.
She popped up in my head today.
She did.
I was like, I'm so glad she's still alive.
She's 96.
Good for her.
Awesome. And she says, she says she drinks vodka and eats hot dogs every day. Mm-hmm. I mean,
Does she?
well, do you remember George Burns used to smoke cigars and drink all the time, and he lived to be 100.
He did. You're right. He did live to be 100.
So, Town
So-
of Youth secret?
Why? That's why I told my doctor. I said the reason why I look so good, I look so young at my older age, is because I drink a lot. I'm preserved. That's my story. I'm sticking with it.
You're pickled.
Yeah, totally. That sounds so southern.
Yeah, pickled, sir.
Oh,
Wait, where's Weezer?
I don't know. She's probably getting her pickle treatment. That's a double entendre.
I'll tell all the church that I slapped Weezer Boudreaux.
Ugh. That's our favorite movie, you guys.
Yes.
You should comment on it, what your favorite quote is from Still Magnolias.
And we're talking about the original one with Miss Dolly Parton,
And Julia Roberts and Shirley MacLaine.
Olympia Dukakis.
And my dear friend Olympia, who I love and heart dearly.
Hi, Olympia.
Hi, Olympia. She's actually getting up there. She's probably in her late 80s now.
Probably.
Almost 90.
Yes.
What a woman, though. I love that woman.
Amazing.
She's
I love her.
wonderful. I love her.
You love her more.
I love her more.
Yeah.
So we went to college together, you guys. That's how we know each other.
Oh, yes. We met in algebra. Not to be confused with algebra, as Medea says.
Yeah. But algebra.
Algebra.
That's math for y'all who don't know.
It's more than 2 plus 2.
You guys, I want you to understand that we were not paying attention.
I think we barely passed. You probably passed more than I did, though.
Well, I have ADD, so I can pay attention and talk at the same time.
You're talented that
And
way.
flirt with cute boys. No, I have that. I have that.
Yeah.
That thing that I have, apparently.
I have...
This podcast is gonna make no sense. I love it.
So I have what is known as RBF and NB.
Really big farts? What is RBF? Oh, resting bitch face. Yes. I think I like really big farts better.
Hold on. Let me show you my wrist. Not that y'all can see it. Hold on.
Oh my god, we're going to take a picture of that for that. We'll take a picture of it.
And then NBS is no butt syndrome. I have no butt.
Oh, I have no butt. Remember Rick used to call me flat butt?
Yeah.
No, back butt. He used to call me back butt.
Yeah, I remember.
Because there was no break. It just went, wow, that was really mean, Rick.
Rick Buck, we're coming after you.
Rick Buck. Oh, we shouldn't say his whole name. They might send him death threats.
Okay,
I have like 4 listeners. They're not going to find him. Wow, we have had so many memories. We had to fit in 30 minutes.
I know. It's crazy.
Well, actually 25 because we've already been talking for 5 minutes.
Well, I want to start off with that you were the best man at my wedding.
I was the best man at your wedding.
You were the best man at my wedding.
Besides your husband, I was one of the only men at your wedding. No, that's not true. I was the best man.
Don't say that to my father-in-law.
I'm just kidding. Well, just don't send him the link to this podcast. No, send it. It's fine.
Yeah, he will be like, what?
Podcast, what's that? Just a bunch of people talking. That's the fucking news. Fake news. Hashtag fake news.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm going to hashtag fake news and I get more listeners.
Oh, gosh. Don't get me started on fake news.
No, I'm going to do it.
Oh, do it.
Veronica, I'm doing it. Hashtag fake news. Hashtag RBF. Really big farts. I love fart jokes.
Oh, I'm joking.
She's choking on mimosa. You're out of practice.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You are out of practice.
Hashtag Commander and Cheese.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, because you're out of practice, I thought you were going to say hashtag virgin.
Like a virgin. Hey.
I don't have the rights to that song.
Sorry, Madonna.
I'm just kidding. She's not going to listen to this. You're fine.
She's not one of the 4.
I don't think so. I mean, she's never responded. Probably not. I think we're fine.
Okay.
But no. So I was the best man in your wedding.
You were the best.
I've never been married. I can't even get a date, so you can't be the best man in mine.
Someday.
You guys, I can't get a date.
But I'm also a licensed minister. So when you find that person, maybe we have to do a shotgun wedding.
I just hope
back in the South.
I mean, I just hope I like. I'll probably like the gay version of Anna Nicole Smith. Like, I'll be really, really old and I'll find some hot guy and he'll just kill me for my money.
Oh God, don't say that. No.
I'm just kidding. That won't happen.
I would cry. Well,
why? Because of the really hot guy? Or because he killed me?
Because he killed you.
Honey, we'll be so old. Who cares? He'll probably do me a favor.
Okay, so if you remember way back when, I think we talked about like if we ever turned a certain age and we weren't married, we would live with each other. Oh
my God, are we at that age now? But you're married, so it's okay.
I'm married, so I mean, we could always squeeze you into the corner of the house somewhere.
I mean, that's fine. Just put a blanket over me.
Bring Miss Lolly.
Oh, I love my little puppy doggy.
Oh, I love her too.
She's a sweetheart.
Yes, she is. She's sassy, just like Daddy.
Just like, no, it's true. Like last night, she was just like talking, like, and my roommate goes, "What is she doing?" I said, "She's like me. She just talks and says a bunch of shit, but she still wants attention. Like that's how I am, She's just like her dad." So I was at your wedding, and then you came to my play reading.
I came to your play reading.
That I had several of. Well, you went to like all my play readings, and then you went to the play when it got produced opening night.
Yes.
And you went to the reading of the film script.
I was so excited to be there to support you. I got to meet your mom because I never met your mom.
That's true. You have not met my mom until then. You actually met most of my family by now.
Yes.
And I met most of yours. Yeah. But yeah, you don't, because my mother doesn't live in the same city like yours mom does.
No.
Yours mom's. That's. I speak good.
You speak pretty.
I speak pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty badly. I'm a writer, not a speaker, clearly.
You write drunk, edit sober. It says it right there.
Oh, words to live by. So yeah, you met my mom, you met my sister, my crazy nephews.
Yes.
And you met my grandmother.
I met your grandmother.
That was one of the few times that she actually came out. My mom picked her up so she could come.
I was so excited to meet your whole family. It's just like, because you're such a part of my life.
I am.
Which is awesome. And I love it. And it's like I got to meet Mom. And I haven't met your father. That's the only person I haven't met
My
yet.
father, I know, he never, ever comes to stuff. I've never met my father, so that's fair. I'm just kidding. I love you, Dad.
Hashtag I love you, Dad.
And my dad is never gone to anything that I've written. He has come to when I was in high school and in college. He came to a lot of performances when I was a singer.
Okay.
But he's never done much. But I mean, it's fine. He actually gets excited. He's visited me on set a few times.
Oh, that's awesome.
But he just isn't like, and I'm okay with that because I know he won't, like, he's, like, when I ever do interviews or stuff like that, he'll listen, but he doesn't, like, he won't enjoy the play. And I know that, so I'm fine with that. It doesn't bother me. I was actually happy that my grandmother came. It was one of the things she got to see and do before she passed away. So it made me very happy.
That's a wonderful memory to have in your heart, in your head.
I just wish the movie had gotten done in time. It could be done before she passed. But she saw the play and she knew I was adapting it into a movie, and I'm happy with that.
That's, hey.
It takes a long time to get a movie, especially because it's a Latina, like, based play, and it's hard. Like, dramas are just hard to do. I know these airplanes, you can hear them on.
By the way, I'm Latina.
I know, yay.
I'm a Mexican. Not a Mexicant, a Mexican.
But that's why I like that you came, because you knew how you were trying to help me make it be authentic.
That's right.
And it was authentic, because... Okay, so, and then I went to your father's funeral.
You did.
I loved your dad. He was a great guy.
Thank you. He was a very interesting man. And I say this because, you know, people saw, like, the outside exterior. They saw, oh, you know, my father was generally a very open and welcoming person. Like, he will give you the shirt off his back. And
I was always wondering why he didn't have a shirt on his back. Now I know.
That's why. So, you know, I grew up with my father. Yeah, we were the same age. Just kidding. My father was a very hard worker. There were times that he worked 24 hours straight.
Oh, wow.
Which means, like, when he worked, well, this is when he worked in the hotel industry. Mm-hmm. He was a manager, food and beverage manager, actually. So a lot of times, you know, you have weddings, you have quinceañeras, you have, you know.
Just events and stuff?
Just events. And so he worked very hard. He and my mom are both very hard workers, and that's where I got
I love
my...
Your mom is the sweetest lady, I swear.
Thank you.
I love her.
She loves you, too.
Yeah, and she didn't she didn't pay me to say that. I actually am saying it. No, but she's just, like, I think one of the kindest. Yeah, she could definitely pay me in tamales. No, she's always just been like, well, your whole family's always been so kind.
Yeah.
And she's just a sweet, sweet lady.
She is, and she's funny as heck. So was my dad. So was my dad.
You can say hell. It's okay.
Funny as hell.
I have an R rating.
HE double hockey sticks.
Hockey stick. That's a sports reference. I don't get it.
Hockey. LA Kings.
No. Oh, it's a hashtag.
Hashtag LA Kings. Not that they're sponsors of this.
No, not yet. But someday, maybe someday they will be.
Someday, you never know.
I did have a hockey player on the show.
Oh, you did? That's right.
Yeah, my friend Tyler Gallant.
Yes.
That's when I was doing it at my other studio, and I had all my phoning guests. Now I actually have people in the studio, and we can actually have, like, real legit mimosas.
Legit booze. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, best booze with best friend. Best friends with booze. We should create our own podcast called Best Friends with Booze.
Best Friends with Booze.
Doing it, you guys. If you steal my idea, it's over.
Copyrighted. Michael Clone, Veronica Kuznets, 2018.
2018.
So, Best Friends with Booze. That's
actually really cute.
Yeah.
Anything to do with alcohol. I'm telling you, I'll just hashtag alcohol all fucking day. So it's great. It's a good feeling, by the way.
I'm about to down this.
Dude, it's hot in here.
I know it is. It's very.
And it beats all that Latin heat you have. That's.
Could be the menopause. Just kidding.
Oh, jeez. No, I'm feeling it too, so I think we're both hitting it.
We're both having menopause?
God, we're having the change.
You having boob sweat like I am?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if there's a place for it, I'm sweating there. It's always weird, like, when I film on a movie set. And,
I found it, by the way.
You're such a beast. A beastette.
Wow.
When I'll be on set, and we'll just be, like, when it's summer, and we're filming, and we have to lock everything up for the sound, and you're, like, literally just sitting there, and you're not moving, and your eyelids are sweating, and the inner part of your arm. Mm-hmm. I hate that. It's what's happening to me right now, and it just makes me want to stab myself in the face.
Kind of shape me, and so I can have that 6-pack ab and stuff while I sweat and sit here and just kind of look pretty.
Yeah, it's like we're sitting in I mean, it's fine. We're still funny, so it's fine. But yeah. So what else is going on? What do you want to talk about today?
Well, the other thing that I wanted to mention...
Can't talk about politics. I'll get in trouble. Not really. You can talk about politics.
No politics. No, but I wanted to bring up our song. that we
I
wrote.
knew you were going to do that because you told me you wanted to talk about it.
I do, because it was funny.
Well, you have to tell a story.
At the time.
It's funny now, but I think it's only funny to us.
Yeah, pretty much. So this was around the time when a certain celebrity got arrested for shoplifting. And
I think you can say it. It's not like it's public knowledge.
Not like she listens to the podcast anyway.
And not yet. When I have her on the show, I won't let her listen to this episode.
Please don't.
Okay.
Miss Winona Ryder. By the way, I love you in Stranger Things.
You're amazing. We love you anyways.
Yes, we love you. I love you in Beetlejuice. That's my...
Is she going to be in the sequel? Do we know?
I don't think so, but I wish. That would be... It wouldn't be Beetlejuice without Winona Ryder.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. And Michael Keaton.
And Michael Keaton. And if they let Jeffrey Jones... Your children. Anyway.
Yeah. Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
So we were in class, not paying attention.
I was always paying attention. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not paying attention. And I was thinking of the song Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
I love that song.
I know, I do too. And then so I started thinking of these lyrics to that song, and
Wait, we have to remember where she get arrested at. Which Saks Fifth Avenue, right?
Saks Fifth Avenue, yes.
Good, I can tag them too.
So we so I kind of scribbled a little ditty, Winona got run over by a Saks guard.
Which is really cute. I like it. It was our
Yeah.
favorite Christmas song.
It was our favorite Christmas song. It was only our Christmas song.
I don't even know if I remember half the lyrics. Do we write? We wrote lyrics, right?
We wrote it. It was probably put in a notebook, and the notebook probably got thrown in the trash at the end of semester, and along with my book, because I really didn't pass.
I know. But then it also kind of led into that thing that I used to write with all of so we had this group of friends when we were like a lot younger. When we hung out with when I lived in that little guest house in Burbank, and we had all of our friends over, and I don't know how I did time to do it at my job. I apparently had a lot of downtime, but because I considered myself a writer. So, I mean, I don't remember much about the Grandma Got Run Over by a Saks guard, although I thought that was the funniest thing ever. There was a time where I would try to make it's kind of like what Once Upon a Time was. I was doing a whole parody of
Yes,
of
I
all of
remember
these.
that.
So I one day I was just being silly with my friends. It started off with 3 or 4 of us,
Right.
and it was really just like I was being a sarcastic dick, like I always am, and so I just made like a fun little
superhero fantasy kind of thing.
Well, I think it started off with 4 or 5 lines of a conversation between the 4 of us, and I was just being a sarcastic dick. And then my friends, they thought it was so funny, so I was like, fine. So I went on another email and I responded back to it with more, and then they thought that was funny, so I did more, and then it just became like a thing. So every day I would do another chapter, and then as we met people, I would involve them, and then I included you, and your character was
Princess San Onofre.
So if anybody knows, San Onofre is a city in Orange County on the way to San Diego, off the 5 freeway.
It's a plant.
There's this power plant there that looks like boobies. And since Veronica has
Boobies.
big boobies, I called her...
They're not as big as they were before.
Not in her San Onofre days. But
Down to my knees.
But I called her, I called her Princess San Onofre. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, maybe I'm not going to share this with my coworkers.
Come on, it's fun.
They're going to be like, oh my God.
Like, you had a pass? That's so weird.
You look so normal.
Yeah. We're all normal during work hours.
Yes.
Well, except I work in film. I'm never normal.
Well,
But I had fun. I did that for several months.
yes.
Do you know, I believe I printed all of them and I have them in a folder somewhere buried in my room somewhere. I believe I still have those.
That should be turned into a book. Seriously.
I know,
'cause
but the weird thing is they were so weird. They got crazy. I went to I think I used every character. Mm-hmm. Terry Phil. Terry Phil. Fairy tale folklore. I can't even speak. Fairy tale folklore. Or Disney character. It was fun.
It was hysterical. I remember reading those and just tears and laughter coming out of me because I could not believe. I'm like, oh my God, this is freaking amazing.
Well, it's because
we just dying.
Well, because we would also include random things that we'd probably say when we were out about like I think I even used when Rick called me back butt.
You probably did.
That dick.
Rick the Dick.
Rick the Dick! That's funny.
That's what Steve calls him. Rick the Dick.
Rick the Dick! He calls us Dick Rick? This is my Dick Rick. Dick Rick.
No, my husband calls his stuff other things.
Oh, shh, we can't talk about that. Your coworkers are listening.
Don't listen to this part.
Don't listen to this. Steve, fast forward 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're back.
Hi.
And we're back.
And we're back.
We didn't say anything important.
No.
So that right there sums up our whole life.
Pretty much.
And I love that. No, that was one of the funnest things I did was write that. Mm-hmm. That's back when, now I write horror, but I was trying to my hand at comedy. But it's because I was using real events of things that we found funny and people that we knew, and I would put them in these situations. So, like, Heather was so ridiculously sassy, and I picked on her all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, one time, we used to go to this bar all the time. No, it was a restaurant. Remember in West Hollywood? I don't remember. We went to this Cuban restaurant in West Hollywood. Mm-hmm. It might be where Hamburger Mary's is now. And this is how fucking old I am.
Must be Versailles, probably?
No, it wasn't Versailles. Whatever, I digress. But we went all the time, and we were just being dumb and just having a good time because we're always out to the gay clubs and stuff. I remember one time, somebody walked in and just said, hey, what can you get for $5? And I was like, you can get Heather and a nickel back. And it was just shit like that, like the stuff that we would say. And she's like, yo, you're such a dick. I was like, I'm not the one that's $5. You are. Like, it was just stuff like that, you know?
Well, not necessarily. She was $4.95.
Well, that's true. well, yeah. She was $4.95. But with tax, I think she would have been $5.01, maybe?
Probably.
Oh,
well, back when taxes weren't, like, so high.
Taxes is high.
Yes, taxes is high. Taxes suck, but
They
pave the war.
They make the wall. I mean, they pave the roads.
The roads. I'm not paying for that wall. Anyway.
I'm not paying that wall. Mexico is, right?
No.
It's what I hear.
He can get it from under his toupee and he can pay for
Yeah,
himself.
right.
Maybe from under the cleavage of his wife.
Craziness.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was the funny things that we used to do and say.
Oh, and we still have said much more, much, much more. We've had a lot of adventures together. Actually,
this is like memorializing our friendship. I love it.
Yay!
Hashtag gay.
Hashtag gay. Let's see. We actually worked on a commercial together or a PSA.
Yeah, I don't remember which one that was.
It
was one of the few times you were on set.
Yeah. So one was for the it was with Bing Tell. You remember Bing?
Friend, yeah, Bing.
Your friend Bing. And I forgot what the PSA was. And then we were extras in a movie. It was like I was supposed to be a stripper or hooker or something.
Oh my god, I remember that. I completely forgot about that.
And we ended up on the cutting room floor, but
I can't tell how many times I've ended up on the cutting room floor.
But we got to do that, which I absolutely loved. Is one of my.
You don't remember what that was?
Hookers Are Us. I don't remember. I think it was there was supposed to be a cockfight in the scene or something.
Oh my gosh, that was a short film I did for AFI.
Yeah.
That's when I first started in the film industry.
Yeah.
Holy crap, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the movie. I just want to say the title.
I don't remember.
But I do remember. I think they're trying to adapt that into a feature too. Yeah, it was about. Actually, it was about. I believe it was about sex trafficking.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And I just remember like my hair being a total wreck and my makeup was like not on fleek.
Was not on fleek.
It was not on. Hashtag kids not on fleek.
We were in our 20s. Oh no, we were in our 30s.
We were in our 30s. We're in our 40s now. And I'm proud to say that I'm 46 years old.
But you look great. Hey, I'm not much younger. I'm not much older. I'm 43.
Yeah, you're a baby.
Well, I mean, we act young. I don't look my age. Neither one of us look our
we
age.
We don't act our age.
No, not at all.
Well, when we're at work, we act our age. Well,
I mean, I work in film. I can get away with it a little bit.
I have to act my age. I see patients. I have to be a professional.
You guys, Veronica's an adult outside of work.
I am.
I mean, at work. Outside of work, not so much. She gets crazy. She lets her hair down. She lets the girls out.
No, I don't.
She basically lets them rest on her knees.
Dang, your boobs hang low.
Dang those boobs. She just throws them over her shoulder and moves on with her day.
My mom here, she's like, why were you talking about your boobs? Why? Why, mija? Why?
¿Por qué, mija?
¿Por qué, mija?
¿Por qué, mija? Did your boobies?
And my dad would say, eso no se hace. Which means you don't do that. For those.
He's gonna come back and say stuff in your dreams tonight, and you're gonna be in trouble.
Don't. Where's? No.
I don't want you to get in trouble. Sorry, Daddy.
Sorry, puppy.
I love her, Dory.
Don't worry, I'm in safe hands. I didn't do anything illegal.
No, you're amazing. You're actually one of the most amazing friends I've been very blessed to be friends with you, because you've always been one of the people that have been the most supportive of any adventure I've ever done when it comes to like, and let's be honest, I mean, my film, I think, because I had a whole career before I got into film, and you were supportive when I decided to get into film, and then you were supportive like two or 2.5 years later when I started, when we hit the writer's strike and the recession, and then I was sleeping on Regan's couch. Sleeping on my friend's couch. I don't always want to say names, but these are stories. Well, these are stories that I tell regardless when I go to classes and talk. And so I'm grateful. Like, I'm so thankful for all you've done. Like, you've always been.
You're gonna make me cry.
Yes. That's what I want. No,
That's what he wants to do. He wants to make me cry.
That's coming on my podcast. I'll make you cry.
He wants me to make me look like Tammy Faye.
No.
Thanks.
No, she's one of a kind. She's one of a kind. No, but really, I mean, I'm so grateful, because this is a tough industry. You don't always find support, and and it's like, especially like I've been at it I've been doing this for 13 years, and it's like now things are really starting to like coalesce and gel in my career, and so it's like I have to take the time to thank the people. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you. Look, you were gonna cry. You couldn't even say you're welcome. I love you so much.
Well, honestly, of course I support you, because one, you're my best friend.
You have to talk into the microphone.
I thought I did. Am I on? Oh crap! Am I on?
No, you're on. You just got really quiet all of a sudden. It's like you were out of like range. I was like, we lost service for a second.
Sorry.
I was like, where'd she go?
I'm here. I mean, I've known you for almost 20 years.
Hush your mouth.
Almost 20 years.
I know.
We were 5 when we met.
Clear.
We were smart and we were in college.
No, it's almost 20 years. You're right. Yeah.
Almost 20 years.
That's not a pretty number.
And we've seen our lives go through very different phases, up and down roller coasters and everything.
Well, I think what makes us stronger.
Yeah. And that's why...
That's why we're Wheezy and Boudreaux.
That's right.
From Step Magnolias.
That's right. So, it's, it doesn't help matters if you get like negative energy from your friends and just
and that's hard. Yeah,
and that's hard because you already have so much on your plate. So it's like, you know what, it's better just to be positive and uplifting, like a good brazier. I'm right there. You can't hear me? Hello?
I can't. Well, I can hear.
No,
I just like the brazier line. I didn't want you to stop talking. You're definitely my brazier.
I lift and support.
You lift and support
and separate.
Oh, you're so good to me.
But I love you with all my heart. You're like my brother, and
that's true.
And whatever happens to you, good or bad, I'm always there. Maybe I'll kind of lecture sometimes.
Yeah. Wait, are we gonna be like the end of that movie where we have to drive off a cliff together, Thelma and Louise?
Yes. Well,
I'm not doing that.
I might have Butthead with me, but
no. Thelma and Louise were just Thelma and Louise. They weren't Thelma and Louise and Butthead. No Buttheads allowed. So guess what?
What?
Time's up.
Really?
No, hashtag time's up.
Aww.
No, really, time is up.
I'm so bummed. I love this.
It goes.
So fun.
I know it goes fast. Well, I mean, I say time's up, but we'll still talk for 5 minutes, so it's fine.
I know.
No, but really, I have to close it because mimosas have to come to an end. This is the sad thing about doing a podcast about mimosas, is that they're not bottomless.
I'm still gonna have to stumble to my car.
It's okay
because I'm that clumsy anyway.
No, I'll help you out.
Thank you.
But this was fun. Thank you for making this a sort of fun trip down memory lane, because a lot of my I try to make even like when I do interviews with people online, I try to like talk about how oh, my phone just lit up.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm getting a spam call. Decline.
Spam, 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 spam.
But
Hashtag Monty Python.
Yep. Hashtag spam. I try to, like, as the podcast and the blog grows, I always try to talk about how I know the people and the things that I like about them and why I have them on. not that I mean, it is my podcast. It's about me, but I try to use it as a way to like people to just like take a glimpse into like our lives. But like our lives, we're so entrenched in each other's lives that it's like this is a nice actual like mimosa with Michael day.
Oh, yeah.
This is Best Friends with Booze.
Best Friends with Booze. Copyright 2018. Michael Cologne. Veronica. I'm not.
You don't even know your name. See, and you got mad at me.
Veronica Kuznets.
You are cut off.
Okay, I'll just have my rum and coke over here.
That's perfect. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
And I appreciate you being on my little podcast.
I had such a blast. I can't even, as the kids say.
I can't even. You have 4 more friends now with my followers.
Hello, former friends.
Please follow.
Not former friends.
4 more friends.
4 more friends.
We'll give everybody your Instagram page and so you're on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Faceplace.
Faceplace. And then what's your Instagram and Twitter?
So my Instagram is at Verzua Cuz. So that's at VERZUAKUZ. My Twitter is.
You can do it.
What?
You got this.
At Admiral Akbar's Bay.
Okay, we'll put them on the website.
We'll put it on the website. I'll have to write it out but that's my whole Star Wars.
I love it.
Yeah, thing. Cause
Good, you said Star Wars, tagging it.
Hashtag Star Wars.
Hashtag Star Wars. Hashtag George Lucas.
And
Hashtag Disney.
Facebook, it's just Veronica's Wazwa. Just make sure you tell me that you're friends with Michael, because I'll be like, who's this person? I don't know
Heard to
you.
say I listened to you on that awesome podcast.
Yes.
I'm one of the 4.
I'm one of the 4. One of the Fantastic 4.
That's all you got to say.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm one of the 4, so I can't do that to
Yeah,
myself.
so that means there's only 3 then.
Well, maybe there's 5. Maybe
I'm
there's
probably
5.
the other one. I think I just follow all my stuff, so it looks like I have people listening. So I probably only have 2 listeners.
Oh,
I need another drink.
No.
Well.
Hopefully we can, once I promote this and we can get you some more followers. I try to promote, because I promote you and I would promote my brother too. So.
No, you're sweet. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yay for me.
Yay.
Yay for us. Okay, let's clink one more time. Mimosas with Michael.
Mimosas with Michael.
And you can check us out on iTunes, and we're available on Google Play, Stitcher Radio, YouTube. Actually, we get a lot of hits there. So just look up Mimosas with Michael, and you will find us. So with that, have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys soon.